After the man died, he came back as a fly. He flew to his girlfriend's place and wrote his name on the floor with his tears. When she saw the wet letters, her eyes turned red. She asked him if he'd been in an accident. The fly shook his head. Then he flew to a portrait of the killer. He raised one leg and slowly drew a red line across the throat. She stared at that line and she understood everything. She made him a tiny gas mask out of the lightest materials. It fit right over his small head. It would protect him from insecticide. Then she took a toothpick and made the fly do pull-ups on it. She turned on a tape recorder and let the reels spin. A makeshift treadmill. She made him run 26 hours a day. After days of brutal training, a kung fu fly was born. Now it was time for revenge. That night, the fly slipped into the killer's bedroom. The fly waited for the right moment. Then he knocked the burning tip loose and slowly pushed it under the blanket. The fabric started to smoke. The fire crept quietly. By the time the killer smelled it, the flames had already spread. He put out the fire just in time. From then on, no matter where the killer went, the fly found him. He hid on the restaurant chandelier when no one was looking. He poisoned the killer's drink. The killer took one sip and spat it out, almost died. He was forced to upgrade his security. The whole house was sealed. Fine mesh screens on every door and window. Even the air vents were locked down. The fly couldn't get in. With no other choice, the fly flew back to his girlfriend and tapped on the window with his wings. The next day, she showed up at the killer's house, pretending to pay a visit. While the killer turned his back to pour water, she quietly loosened one screw on the window frame. A gap thinner than a hair was opened, just wide enough for a fly to slip through, silent, unseen.